The fight that is more than 2 years in the making finally culminates this Saturday when champion Kamaru Usman meets former interim champion Colby Covington at UFC 245. A card which is stacked with 2 other championship fights in Max Holloway versus Alex Volkanovski and the champ Amanda Nunes fighting Germaine de Randamie. UFC 245 is a card you cannot miss out on, so do not wait. Sign up for ESPN Plus by clicking the link in the description and order UFC 245 pay-per-view today.
You know, I think the aggressor here in this fight will reap the rewards. I think whoever is leading the dance and backing up the other fighter is going to win that fight. I think that's what Usman's going to try to do straight off the bat. I think that's going to be difficult against Colby. I do think Colby is the better striker, however, and I hate using this cliche, but it is true. A lot of times when you see 2 wrestlers in there, the wrestling skills tend to cancel each other out. But I do think that Usman's definitely going to try way more takedowns than Colby does. I think that's where he's going to rely, on his strategy and his tactics in this fight. I think that Colby is not going to be easy to get taken down. I think if he does get taken down, he'll be able to get back to his feet. But if someone gets a submission on the ground, it will be Usman. I think that his submissions are going to be cleaner than Colby. I just think Colby is going to eventually pressure Usman with striking. I think he's going to hurt Usman. And I think Usman's a little bit too emotional heading into this fight. I think Colby's doing a good job of getting him worked up. I see Colby winning this fight round 3 by TKO.
Rock, The Rock. Finally, someone talked to me. Everybody talking about The Rock. The Rock putting the belt on the BMF belt on the winner. I tell you who I want to put the belt on me come December 14th. Zendaya. You looking at your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man of UFC. Come to and put the belt on me, please, Zendaya. I see you then.
Everybody knows what to expect from Mike Perry, and then they know what to expect from me. It's like, it's going to be a stand-up battle, and somebody might get knocked out. Yeah, just the fact that he's tough to put away, and he's going to come at me. It makes me train way harder. You know what I mean? I've been pushing my cardio to the limits just because I want to be able to hit him as hard as I hit him in the first round and third round. I mean, if it happens, I'm not expecting it, but I mean, it's most likely going to happen. He's going to do something crazy. That's his personality, but it's whatever. Just his toughness, you know what I mean? I might break my hand, you know what I mean? I might have to dig deep, but I got to be able to stay strong throughout the whole 3 rounds. Yeah, people are going to watch that fight regardless, you know what I mean? We don't have to say anything from now until the fight. People know that fight's going to be a good one. I think it'll open some doors for me. You know what I mean? It's going to open up my following, and people are going to really want to watch me fight, and I'm going to be able to get fights from the people in the top 10, and there's going to be no reason for them not to fight me. They can't be like, oh, well, he doesn't have a name, he's nobody. I'm going to start to be somebody, so I need this one.
Guys, people ask me why I don't go heavyweight. That's why. Look at this f***ing guy. They want me to fight in London. I'm not going all the way to London to fight. I'm the 5-time world champion. I want to fight fucking here. So January 18th, January fucking 25th, February 8th, I want to fight in the States. I don't want to go out of the country to fight. When I go out of the country, I want to be on vacation. So.
which fight interests you more, Volkov or Rosenstrike?
You know, what interests me more is the title shot. You know that.
Yes. But that one isn't happening, right?
I mean, yes, because none of those fights, either Volkov or Rosenstrike, is not like the fight that is going to bring me many things. I'm the number 2, and I'm at some point that I have to call people which is below me all the time. I have to call them out, which is, in my opinion, is a little bit frustrating.
Yeah, but did you even ask about the title shot when you met with the UFC?
Of course, I asked about the title shot.
What'd they say?
They said they have the trilogy between Stipe and DC, and they don't know exactly what's going to happen because apparently Stipe is hurt, and they don't know when it's going to be cleared out. So, here we are.
I was just watching your Strikeforce debut. I don't know if you remember this, against Julia Budd. And this was around 10 years ago. And you came in, that was your American debut. You were 5-1, I think. You came in there and you beat her in like 14 seconds. And the broadcasters were saying, oh, this could be the one to beat Chris Cyborg. But after that, you went 3-3 in your next 6 fights. It was a bit of a tough go after that fight. If I would have told that Amanda Nunes, who came into Strikeforce and went through Julia Budd, if I would have told her that you'd have ended up the decade as maybe the greatest of all time, that things would have turned out the way they turned out for you this decade, would you have believed me?
Honestly, when I started doing this, I know there's a matter of time. Every fight have the time to evolve. I just need the time to evolve, putting my things together. I feel like it's not only in a fight life, but in the real life, you have it up and downs, you have to go through, you have to really find your way to put your things together. And in that moment in Strikeforce, I was very young to, just step in this country. That was one of my dreams, was coming to this country. And that huge win against Julia Budd was amazing for me. Was kind of like, man, I think I've been doing the right thing, And after that fight, a lot of people in the promoter even talked to my manager at the time. Like, I think she's gonna be the next one, fight Cyborg. You guys be ready. But at the same time, I saw the rumor UFC is gonna buy Strikeforce. My maybe not happen because that, but we was talking about maybe fight Cyborg, maybe. And I kind of like, at that age, kind of like, all right. But I knew the life would put everything together for me, I have to go through a couple losses. That is normal for a fighter. That is not good. I don't like losing, but sometimes you have to learn things, to put your feet on the ground and to find your way back. Some fighters have to lose it to really get the strength they need, and I was one of that, And I have to lose a couple times to really putting my shit together, and now I'm here.
I'm ready to fight soon, man. They want me to fight in London. Fuck that. I'm not going all the way to London to fight. I'm the 5-time world champion. I want to fight fucking here. So.
It's always something with Woodley. So who needs a tum? You don't even need a tum.